the young and the restless spoilers. Welcome back to the channel, besties. Today is Tuesday, a genuinely beautiful day outside, but honestly, we are completely ignoring the sunshine because the drama we have to unpack right now is so dark and twisted, it is blocking out my sun. Grab your iced coffees and strap in because we are diving straight into the madness. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now because my soul has actually left my body and I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of what just happened on our screens. I was mid skincare, okay? I literally had a charcoal mask smeared all over my face and I was rolling a freezing cold jade roller under my eyes. And I had to straight up yeet my phone across the room onto the rug. I smeared charcoal everywhere. My rug is ruined, but I don't even care because the Abbott family saga just went entirely nuclear and I am not okay. I am hyperventilating, besties. Send help. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Okay, so basically, Jack Abbott, who, let's be real, has been operating on a single brain cell for the last few weeks, finally, genuinely woke up and smelled the incredibly toxic coffee. He straight up realized that Dr. Lawrence Markham is shady as hell. Can I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on. Jack connects the dots. After Tracy basically caught Patty Williams handing over a literal envelope of cash to this supposed medical professional in the park, Jack decides to go full detective. And honestly, I am living for Jack's sudden vigilante era. He is stalking Markham. He is lurking in the shadows. He is giving us major cinematic mayhem, creeping around like he is in a high-octane psychological masterpiece. I am genuinely obsessed with the trench coat aesthetic they gave him for this, by the way. Like it was giving very much noir detective, but also I am a desperate billionaire husband. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but we absolutely have to talk about Patty and Markham's alliance because it is straight up diabolical. Bestie, be for real right now. Patty Williams is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with her. She is genuinely sitting there blackmailing Jack for sex using the yacht memory, which makes me want to vomit, while actively conspiring with this fake doctor to completely obliterate the Abbott family. They are not just hiding Diane. They are trying to break the entire Abbott legacy into a million tiny, irreparable pieces. And Markham, the vibes are so off. Like the way he just smirks, it is giving Major Martin Laurent energy. And don't even get me started on the vibes of that creepy house he is using to hold Diane hostage. It is a total horror movie set. Let's pivot to Diane for a second because I am literally clutching my chest over her right now. Diane Jenkins Abbott is locked in this strange barred room, and she is desperate. She is genuinely fighting for her life in there. She has been gaslit to the absolute maximum, being told that Jack is the one who authorized her captivity. Imagine the psychological torture of that. She is pacing the room. She is crying. She is trying to pick locks with a letter opener, which is honestly so unhinged, but also so iconic of her. But the isolation is breaking her down. The lighting in that room was so dim and depressing, it literally made me feel claustrophobic just watching it. I swear I heard this weird dripping noise in the background of the scene, like a leaky pipe, and it just added to the absolute existential dread of it all. Okay, wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. So Jack tracks Markham to this absolute nightmare house. He sneaks around the back probably ruining his expensive Italian leather shoes in the mud, and he breaks in. The stakes are astronomical right now. The camera angles are doing that shaky, handheld thing that makes you feel like you are right there with him, and I was legit holding my breath. I stopped breathing. Jack is creeping down the hallway, and then he looks through a crack in the door or a window, and he sees her. He sees Diane. And you guys, the way my heart completely shattered into a million pieces. She is tied up. She is actively sobbing. The strong, manipulative, always in control Diane Jenkins is reduced to a weeping, tied up hostage, and the emotional damage it inflicted on Jack and on me personally was immeasurable. Jack cannot handle it. He genuinely cannot endure the sight of his wife in that much agony. So he doesn't think. He doesn't check his corners. He doesn't call Detective Burrow or Kyle. He just straight up kicks the door open and rushes into the room like a knight in a very wrinkled, muddy trench coat. He runs to her. He is grabbing her face. He is trying to untie the ropes, and Diane is looking at him with this mix of absolute terror and relief. But then, stop what you are doing. The cinematic chaos peaks. Bam! The heavy, reinforced door slams shut behind him. The lock clicks. A loud, heavy, metallic thud that literally echoed through my living room and made my dog bark. It was a trap. The whole thing was a setup. I am screaming into a pillow. I am literally hyperventilating right now, just recounting this. Markham and Patty absolutely knew that Jack was tracking him. They orchestrated this entire visual of Diane tied up and crying specifically to trigger Jack's hero complex. They played him like a literal fiddle. Jack runs to the door. He is yanking on the handle. He is throwing his entire body weight against the wood, but it is not budging. It is solidly locked. He is trapped. Jack Abbott, the billionaire patriarch, the man who thought he was outsmarting the villain, has just walked willingly into a cage. He and Diane are now locked together in this dark, terrifying room, and the realization washing over Jack's face was a masterclass in acting. I felt personally attacked by the sheer hopelessness in his eyes. And then the screaming starts. Jack and Diane are banging on the walls. They are screaming at the top of their lungs, begging for someone, anyone, to hear them. But the house is completely isolated. It is probably soundproofed, considering Markham is a psycho. They are just screaming into the void, the absolute horror of realizing that nobody knows where they are. Kyle thinks Diane ran away. Tracy is trying to play mind games with Patty, but Patty now holds all the literal cards. Jack and Diane are completely at the mercy of two absolute lunatics. I am genuinely unwell. I had to pause the TV and just stare at the wall for a solid 5 minutes because the gravity of this situation is too much. My grip on reality is slipping, besties. This show is my entire personality now, and I am not okay. Meanwhile, and this is the part that made me want to throw my television out the window, we cut to Patty and Markham. These absolute menaces to society are literally celebrating. They are clinking glasses. They are probably drinking expensive champagne paid for by Patty's blackmail money. The smugness on Patty's face, unbearable. She is grinning from ear to ear because she has finally neutralized Jack and Diane. She thinks she has won. She thinks she has completely destroyed the Abbott family from the inside out. They are standing there, reveling in their sick, twisted victory, knowing that the two heads of the Abbott family are rotting in a locked room. I am calling it right now. Patty's villain arc is about to go nuclear. She is going to parade around Genoa City, acting like the concerned friend while secretly holding the keys to Jack's literal prison. manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update because there is no way Kyle and Tracy don't realize Jack is missing too. Two Abbotts vanishing into thin air? The police have to get involved. But until then, we are stuck with this agonizing cliffhanger. Jack and Diane locked in a room with all their marital baggage, the trauma of the padded cell photo, and the terrifying reality that Dr. Markham might actually be Martin Laurent waiting to carve them up. Did I say that yet? Oh my God. If Markham is Martin, they are in so much more danger than we even realize. I cannot even function. I am going to be physically vibrating until the next episode. I need to go wash this dried charcoal mask off my face and rethink my entire existence. Pray for Jack and Diane, besties, because things are genuinely straight up terrifying right now.